talking me?
So yeah, so the last
topic?
topic of the day is Sony, and basically the CEO Shawn Layden had basically gone over why they decided to start putting the first party exclusives onto the PC. And it was pretty reasonable. You know, it
I think
wasn't.
we.
It
I
seemed
think
like
I
something
said.
we already
I
talked
think we
about.
said this already. We already talked about how we felt that they'll never do day and date on PC because they want to get their money first, and then we said it before. They relaunch it later to get all the new sales on the console.
Get a whole nother
And like
bag.
Mark said, like you told us the numbers. It was like a huge amount of sales,
Mm-hmm.
and this is exactly what he said.
Yeah,
Like,
he was like, "Why
verbatim.
not?" I mean, you know, but he said like the ultimate goal, right, is to get people to say, maybe
Yeah.
I should buy a PlayStation and get these first party exclusives like when they come out instead of waiting an astronomical amount of time to be able to play these on the PC.
Yeah.
But I mean, the fact that you could take a game that's been out for almost two years or so
Yeah.
and make that same amount of money again just sounds like wins all across the
That's
board.
right. It is, and this is what like I've always said. Sony only does things that are profitable, which is why my vision for like their whole Game Pass counterpunch was
Yeah.
they'll do it at a later date. Like they want the initial sales, right? And then maybe a few months down the line they'll
You
give
could
you
probably
like
get this.
on the PlayStation Now or whatever their Game Pass counterpunch is.
Yeah.
You can get it that way. They never do it initially. And it's just like Sean said, like why not take one of our top selling games, which has already blown up the market, and then been out there for 18, 24 months, and then bring it to the personal computer platform? Why not? Because like you were saying, like you're not stepping on anyone's toes now.
Yeah.
You've already made a buttload of money for your 18-month window. Now release it on PC and just make a buttload of money again on that title. And it's like Shawn Layden said, I don't ever imagine Sony ever doing what Xbox did and releasing their first-party titles day and date on PC and on console. I don't ever see Microsoft, Sony doing that. Didn't it feel like when Microsoft first made that move, like it was like a desperation move? Like they were like, we're done, our console sucks, and so we'll just put it on PC now. To like it almost felt like a white flag kind of thing. And I feel like they've still been on that path. Yeah, they released a new console, but come on, they're putting all their money into xCloud. They're putting all their money into trying to get you away from a console.
Yeah.
You're seeing it in Japan. I think eventually, because I don't think it's that different than us, you'll see that here, where you won't even have a console anymore. And it's just, I think like they're waving the white flag on like, we've lost the console. We've lost how to make consoles popular. Where Sony hasn't yet.
I mean, we had definitely talked about that when all that information first started coming out about the new consoles and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And we figured that like this is basically Xbox kind of like bowing out of
This
the
is
race
like their
because
last year, maybe,
they've focused all their attention on this Game Pass. Like everything that they said and all of the different conventions and stuff like that was all Game Pass. Like they want you to buy the Game Pass. The fact that they're coming up with fire Xbox sticks and stuff like that and apps and different things to be able to get Xbox any and everywhere sounds like they are only focused on getting you access to games.
They really
not a
desperately
console
want to be the
to play
next
the
Netflix.
games on. Yeah.
They want to be the next Netflix.
I think it's very apparent when their current generation, the controller is the same as last gen.
Right.
And
no
the housing
innovation.
of our
Yep.
Xbox is just literally a black rectangle.
No innovation.
It's like,
yes.
could you have been any more not trying? Could you put any more effort in this? So I think it's quite clear that they just had to put something on the shelves to stay relevant, but they're trying to pivot to be the Netflix of the gaming. Because
that's their 10-year vision.
Yeah.
They just want to be Netflix of
Their
gaming.
10-year vision is to have sticks on every television.
But I mean, you guys remember with the past unit, I think Xbox One or whatever, like they wanted it to be like the center console for everything. They wanted you to be able to go through your cable box into the Xbox so that you're watching TV, all of that stuff. You're just basically doing everything that revolves around
media center,
the Xbox, being the stationary spot. So, I mean, if they keep that up where it's just like, okay, we've already had, Xbox have access to your home, but now let's give you Xbox access to your cell phone. Let's give you Xbox access to your TV without the console. Let's put it everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, shit. I would not be surprised if
Roku
somewhere
app.
down the line there is a Tesla app for the Xbox.
You can play on
Game
your
Pass
Tesla car.
that you can
I
play
would
on
just
Tesla.
love,
dude.
you know how there's Roku TVs now, like generic brands like TCL says this is a Roku TV. I
Yeah.
want that Xbox TV. All right, I want an Xbox Series X
Xbox TV
inside
stick?
a TV.
Yeah.
Give me a controller with it, because I think that's their way. Because they lost the console war last gen when they were trying to pull that bull crap where you could only install the game on your console once, and then Sony counterpunched with this is how we share games, and they pass it over.
Right.
I think
But that shit came.
they hurt
away.
themselves.
That will live in infamy.
They threw that
They
away.
hurt themselves so bad that they just have to reinvent the wheel now.
Yep.
So
I think that's a brilliant idea. I think the next console should be an Xbox Series X, like whatever the chip is at the time. That's low mid grade. 10 years from now. Not an Xbox Series S, but like whatever the chip is at the time, around $300 for hardware, and put it into like a 4K television, and that's $500, right? Like, and you get everything.
That'd be dope.
You get your display, you get your console,
One fell swoop, all in one.
in one fell swoop.
dude.
And you can do it. I think you could do it affordably 10 years from now, and let people download or stream either one.
Mm-hmm.
I'd buy it again. I'd probably buy it again.
That's
A
dope, dude.
4K television
That's
that'll
accessibility.
give you
Yeah.
120
and
frames.
that is a one. Yeah, 120.
120 hertz.
Well, I don't know.
Hertz?
Well, maybe 10 years from now you can.
I'm
get
just
that
saying,
for
like
affordable
120
price.
hertz
But
to
even
at
60,
least give
if
you
could
the
just get
60 frames.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
that would be. That's the way to go, man. Like,
Yeah, I
that'd be
mean,
sick.
I mean, you could like
You
that
wouldn't
would
have to
be
worry about a
awesome.
console on your table anymore. It's all just in your
Dude,
television.
seamless.
Yeah.
Like,
Like,
it's just like
no cables running.
no
you mount
cables,
the TV.
and you actually can download games onto the television and play directly. Like,
And the fact that you wouldn't have to go out and like have to get a new TV or whatever for an upgrade. You know what I mean?
right?
Like,
it's already.
oh, I don't got
perfect.
HDR,
Yeah.
so I can't
Yeah.
really utilize
This
that
TV
feature.
has all the features
the
available
TV
in the
has
television, yeah.
everything
Yeah.
that the consoles
Yeah.
say it can do. So 4K, HDR, 60 frames or whatever, it does all of that. So it capitalizes it to the T. You had it all in this one unit. That would be sick. I'd probably buy one of those too, just
That'd
so
be
I
dope,
could have
dude.
another one in another room. You know what I mean? And
Totally,
just
dude.
log
That'd be
in
awesome,
or
dude.
something.
Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
so-
totally awesome. Like, yeah, they got to do something.
And the
like
TV
that,
do other
'cause
shit?
They can't make traditional consoles anymore. Like, they've lost that battle.
They're obviously not even trying, dude.
They've obviously lost that
Like-
battle. Like, it's clear.
But
Clear as rain.
Yeah, but when you've changed the pace, when you change the direction of the race, are you even racing anymore?
Yeah.
You
You're like in
somewhere
your
else
own
now.
race, right? You're doing
Yeah,
your
in
own
your own
thing.
Yeah,
lane.
you on
So-
your own shit.
They're trying. They're really trying to be the next Netflix.
Yeah.
Right, with Roku, kind of like a Roku thing. They're really trying hard to be that. They're really
like that.
believing that they can do it, and I mean, if anyone can, they can. But it's a hard thing to become. But dude, like they're trying. We'll see.
yeah,
We'll see.
I hope.
For sure. But yeah.
Yeah,
It'd
for sure.
be good for gaming if they did.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but that is it. That's all we got for you guys this week. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. If you haven't yet or you would like to, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. Drop it down in the comments, any of the topics that you found very interesting and you want to comment on. We're right here. So yeah, until next week. We'll catch you guys later. Deuces.
Peace.
See ya.
I love you, me.